Okay, so we're going to do some buttercream piping onto cupcakes. There's a couple of nozzles that I like to use. One is that 1M by Wilton, and this one is the 6B by Wilton. Both really easy, and they're really versatile, and they're great for topping cupcakes. There's our nice fluffy white buttercream ready to go. Hopefully yours is nice and stiff like that to make it nice and easy for you to pipe with. We've got our piping bags. We're just going to slide the piping tip inside, and we're just going to fold over a little cuff on the end that saves you from getting really messy and buttercream all over your hands. So pop that piping tip in and just snip off the end. Just enough so that the piping tip can get through and the piping bag is not interfering with any of the opening. And same with the 6B. Fold the cuff down, slide your nozzle in and snip off the end. Just get rid of those little bits that you cut off to make sure they don't get caught up in your buttercream or your piping. I've just got some basic vanilla cupcakes ready to pipe onto. And I'm just going to pop some of that vanilla buttercream into the piping bags. If you find this difficult to do, or you sometimes feel like you need an extra hand, fantastic little bit of help is to get a large cup or a jug, pop the piping bag in there and fold that cuff over the outside, and then you'll have something to stand it in, and you can quite easily use both hands to get that buttercream into the bag. I like to scrape down the excess to keep it all nice and neat and away from the end. You're just going to twist that off to seal so you don't have buttercream coming out the other end while you're piping. Same with the other bag, you've got that cuff to protect it as you're placing the buttercream in. Don't overfill your bags, that can make it really hard to pipe with, especially if you're new to this. Fold it back over so all the buttercream's inside. Push it down with your hand or a scraper and twist the end again to seal. We're ready to go. So for a basic swirl, we're going to hold that buttercream in the bag, holding it with your writing hand at the top where it's sealed off, and your other hand can just guide straight up and down, and we're going to go round the cake and upwards to do that classic swirl. And this is the 6B, gives a slightly different look. Same direction again, round and up. And the other thing that we can do with both of these tips is just a little squeeze and hold action. I'll just use this one cupcake to pipe half on each side. So that's the shape that the 6B gives you. And the 1M gives you mini flower style pipes just by squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold as you go. There's lots more that those two can do, and that I will show you in another piping technique video. But for now, that's some easy piping ideas to use your buttercream. And as you can see, it's nice and stiff, kept its shape nicely. So have some fun and give it a go.